I got about 10.5 more pounds in my strength. Hit level 26. I can't wait. Can't wait. Ooh, that dirty fish. Might get him to snap again though if I do a drop right about 30 feet. Nope, I was missed that one. Darn. Usually if I get a nibble, they'll bite on the next cast. If I'm paying attention. Nope. I need to refresh that line. That's usually what happens when my line gets down there. You start getting nibbles and nothing stays on the hook. Oh, I'm gonna snag the line now. Got him. The fish loves hanging around the 100 foot mark out there. Let's bring him over to the rocks. I can get to the rocks even. If I stand near the rocks, it kind of prevents them from doing that longer run out to 170 feet or whatever. Jeez. He's quite the fighter. So you can get him over to the rocks. Oh, got him there. Keep him here. Got him. Finally. You know, I might just hit that level 26. Oh, give me that. We're on the final couple fish here. We'll fill up the live trap. Ooh, just give me the bite. Wonder how I got that one to bite and stay on. Ugh, don't do me like that, guys. I think that does have a lot to do with the weak line. I see it happen a lot more when my line's below 70 or 80% even. Get a lot of those half hook sets where it's like, is he on? No, no, there we go. That one's on full. Fully on. He's just running out. Wow. Fish just happened to make its home at about 110 feet. I'm not in the mood to fight a super lunker right now. Appears to be what we got is a big old fish. If I can manhandle this thing inside 100 feet for a little bit. It seems to like that 110, 120 range as its minimum right now. Boy, I hope I get this fish in. It'd be nice to get one big one out of this lake. There he is, fighting down to about the 110 mark. If I could just get him into that 90 range. Fish escaped. Shoot. Yeah, never rocking 3-pound test here again. Yes, I've lost every single big one I've had on the 3-pound test. I can't seem to keep up with them. Imagine if I had a better reel with faster retrieve rate. Let's see if it'll let me move time forward to prime time. Oh, some of the weather changed today. It's forward right into the middle of prime time. Give me a bite, come on. That's pretty fishy right there. Finally got him on the hook. Yep, I do not suggest 3-pound test if you're going for lunkers here. Works fine if you're downsizing, catching anything 4 pounds and less, but when you get anything on that's about 4.5 up, they just swim where they want to go and you can't do nothing to stop them. Come on, fish. There we go. Nice. I think the next fish is going to put me at level 26. That might just be the fish that fills the live trap up. Boy, everything's lining up. Here he is. This could be the fish that does it. Fighting like a little 2-pounder though. Oh, he's into the rocks. Probably a little 2.5-pounder, just based on how he's fighting. There he is. Bang, and we've done it. Level 26. Last fish of the trip here. See what we unlocked. A couple of rods. A bunch of reels. Tons of heavy line. Ooh, new floats. Cool. 25 new lures, pretty awesome. And there's the thing I'm getting, the fish for it. Ooh, all in one sack. It looks like I might have to get it. New lake. Oh wow, might just have to go there. Yes, I am sure. Yeah, better fix everything. That's right, I broke that one reel too. Well, there we go, 7-day trip, 22 grand. Definitely gonna do a bit of shopping before we attempt any. Attempt to go fishing anywhere. go. 154 pounds, 22-pound fish. That'll be enough for until I hit level 40, I think. Nice. It would appear that this reel is broken. It goes with the broken ones I already have here. Oh wait, it's in my backpack at the moment. And you can't sell them, you can't repair them, they're just busted, you gotta throw them out. But I keep them for, just to look at, I guess. What kind of fish they got in this lake? Boy, it's a pretty cheap trip actually, 8,300. Cool gar, big old cats. Bowfin, pickerel, catfish, drum, largemouth. Always going for the largemouth. Ooh, spotted bass too. Yeah, I'll probably go to this place rather than Florida again. I mean, the trip ain't that much more expensive, and it's level 26. Hotter temps, even hotter action. So let's see, 8,300 for that, plus I need the license, which is probably ridiculous. Probably everything I got. $5,000, wow. I gotta release everything. Trophy and uniques. There you go, take anything, so it's $5,000 plus, well, I'm barely able to afford that trip. How about the Florida? It's $8,000 plus. Plus 4 are both expensive. I might as well go to the higher level lake. Of course, I need to spend some money on lures and baits. Boy, I ain't gonna be able to afford that. Let's see what the new bait is. I think it's live minnows, or big minnows. They want gold for them. 10 gold for 5 minnows. Let's see what we got for lures. Here we go. Wow, the 4-inch worms are out. Gotta get a 4-inch worm. The newts are available too. Oh my goodness. So we got some different colored half-ounce jigs. Got a half-ounce jig. Ooh, spinner baits. Wow. And crankbait. Oh. Man, everything just became available. Crankbaits, spinnerbaits, 5-inch worms. Oh my goodness. Crayfish. Oh, those cost gold. Okay, so gosh, 2,500 for a crankbait. Boy, I really want one too. I want a spinnerbait and a crankbait. I want both crankbaits actually. Jeez, $5,000. It cost you 6,600 to buy 2 spinners and 2 crankbaits. I need $5 grand for the license. I mean, I guess I could go there and... No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I need to go get more money. Looks like I'm gonna need 13,003. That's only what, 550 more bucks. If I got anything to sell, not likely. Jeez, and I want a new reel so bad too. I want to go broke. I want to go to the good fishing hole. I guess just go to Texas and raise 550. Yeah. I didn't even bring any of my bass jigs that I plan on using. Let's see if they bite the spinners. Of course, I'm going to want to equip the 2-pound test line. Yeah, I know I'm in a tight spot. Maybe what, 500 bucks? Jeez, I don't even know if these bass give out that much money. I don't even know if I have a lure that'll catch the bass. Let's go there even. Try the old nano spinner on 2-pound line. So I got improper line, improper bait. Boy, let's see if we can get a trigger strike. Something's got a bite here. Yeah, I should have brought my bass jigs. I don't know. No, there's a fish. Wow, and that's almost snapped the line. 14 bucks. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to get. There we go. Wow, big money. That'll be enough. I only need the one particular bass jigs. The 1/8 ouncers. Where? Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're off to Texas. Alright, made it. proper? I suppose probably not. There it is. I always trust in this one at this spot. Always good for a few bass. Let's hopefully they give out money though. Boy, it's been a while since I've been in shallow water like this. Missed him, darn. Definitely ain't quite cut the prime combo for doing this. So ideally I would have to switch the switch that other rod to this reel to get that better casting range. The lightweights. I have not caught a fish yet. Maybe switch to the white bait. Yeah, someone was chasing it. Means they're biting it. They just aren't quite jumping on. That's about right. I always did the stop and go into the 70-foot mark, so kind of right about where I want to be anyway. Maybe 10 more feet would be ideal, but come on. I think I might go spend some gold on that money. Just trying to catch these low-level fish is not too thrilling unless you got that low weight tackle. You just must not be biting on this stuff if it ain't getting anything. They must not want it. Had that one bite it right near the boat. Let's go white. Oh, there's a... nope, I kind of figured. It's kind of like they screw ridiculously back to back just right away at the beginning of the day. This same bait. Guess I was able to cast it to about 100 feet though. Definitely getting impatient. I just want to go bass fishing. Game's like, you need 500 bucks, okay. I'll go try and catch a bass, and I don't. It's like, what the heck? It's like they know what I'm thinking. There's a fish on, alright, finally. 100 bucks, oh yeah, that'll be easy to get that. 500. And there we go, I'm missing these days of, just catching them and reeling them in easy. That last couple lakes fishing them trout, I was having problems messing with my line. It was like either the line was too heavy and they wouldn't bite it, or it was too light and I couldn't keep a fish on the line. It's like, ugh, I was having a rough trip. I didn't bring a single lunker home. The only big one, the only trophy I brought home, I hooked it at about 23 feet and it jumped into the boat. It's like, goodness. What would happen in the days of slaying them every cast? It's probably because I used to be able to cast out to the middle, where all those bass would just sit. Work a longer retrieve. A few more credits. I think I only need 13. What do I need? 13,350 credits for this trip. Ugh, oh, that is. Those are the worst when you just don't get those hook sets. Try and get one here. If I do a perfect retrieve like that and don't get one, there's no fish over there. It's gonna take that bait anyway. I'll try one more. Well, I did get that bite the first cast. Maybe the fish was just swimming back out there. Yuck. Oof. Hate missing them like that. Switch color and try over here again. Maybe that'll cause a fish to jump on the hook. And I always used to work the stop and go just for a little bit, but now I can only cast to like 80 feet. Had to go ahead and break the reel on my other rod, fishing a monster. Ugh, and I hate those the worst when you just are letting go and you're in the middle of a pop and drop and I just don't jump on the hook. Yeah, I remember being low level, I just jump on the hook all day. I don't know what is going on today. It's like the game designers know. They're like, oh, he's high level in here. That means he's trying to save up a couple hundred to go do something. Rather than spend $2.99 for 50 fish tokens, which you can trade in for $5 grand or something. That's about it. Well, I think I'm going to trade my fish coins in. I'm getting tired of doing this. Just want to go big bass fishing and be able to enjoy myself. Can't get a hook set there to save my life. just is not working today. Good advice, bud. Let's try the other side. Yeah, if I just put that other rod on, I'd have a little bit better casting distance. Yeah, definitely gonna do that. See if the game will let me. Oh, come on. Oh, I got no room in my tackle box. I guess I'm just gonna have to go back to Texas, or go back home here. Didn't break that rod, did I? There we go. I went to home storage, they say. Get out of here. See if this works. Hey, alright. Had a problem where it wouldn't let me put line on before. I'd always take the reel off. There we go. Alright. Should be able to cast a decent distance now. Tweet, tweet. Alright, I've returned. See how far this thing can throw it now. Oh, that's much better. Possibly too good. Maybe we don't quite need to go as far. And we'll do it. Oh, missed him. Oh, something showing interest. Let's try over there. Do a long bomb. Ooh, we got a weed. Let's give the other half shot at it. See what that guy's trying over here. Well, it's been a while since I worked the old bass rig. Oh, yeah, you can't set the hook. Get him! Alright, we got some redemption. Oh man, I'm getting caught in these long fights with this light line lately. Fishy, 80 bucks. Should be nearing the goal. Geez, still need tons of it. Oh yeah, I spent money on that, repairing that one thing. Still need like $5.50. There's a fish. Yeah, it definitely paid off to be able to cast that extra distance, to be able to work it into that sweet spot, not just like cast it on top of them. Oh, fishy! This is way funner than struggling against those 8-pound trophies with 3-pound test. 100 bucks. I should only need like 5 or 6 more fish. Caught a weed, or a stick or something. And my buddy dropped his phone down the ice fishing hole last week, and he gets his old man's fish camera, and he's looking under the water, and I'm like, what's that blue object next to that stick? And he's like, that's no stick, sticks aren't that straight. So then we found the guy's phone at the bottom of the lake, so how the heck do you get it back? Apparently you don't. I mean, he said he had his treble hook on. He's like, oh, I can feel it. I just can't quite hook it. I'm like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, what are you gonna do, man? I was gonna say nothing, so I didn't have a better idea other than give up. I mean, you'd have been the first guy to drop his phone down the ice hole and get it back. I can tell you that much. Let's try the other side. See if there's anything over here. So we can get one of those deep water monsters. Not even that deep. Holy cats, this is a small fish. Oh, now he's fighting. Now he's doing something. Nice fish, 100 bucks. Nearing the goal. I think about 300 more bucks. Just a classic retrieve, stop and go into the lift and drop about 80 feet. We should cast at a different spot. Let's try over there. Ooh, got him. Fish on. Yeah, I've had success with that retrieve like every time. This thing's actually a fighter. Oh no, line tension. Boy, I haven't dealt with that in a while. I should just go with the 3-pound test and just yank him in. Yeah, 2 more fish after this, no big deal. We got fishing monsters in Louisiana. This fish though, is a nice fighter. I like fighters. I'm putting up a fight. Just does not want to come in. A trooper does not want to give up. tuckered them out. Can't even bring in the line. 2-pounder, that's kind of what I was thinking because of that struggle. Oh, I might have enough money. I just been looking at that number. I keep thinking I need 500. It's always been 500 all day. Oh my goodness. What do I need now? 500 bucks. 460. Alright, one more fish. Poked at it there. There he is. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Oh geez, I'm 12 bucks short. Let's see if I got any extra line I don't need. Looks pretty healthy still. It's a little bit beat up. $5. Alright, 7 to go. That's pretty damaged. Perfect. Ooh, I only needed 8,300. I'll have 200 extra dollars. I should spend it so I'm broke. Go find something that's $200. There we go, more crickets. Do I want to buy more crickets? Probably not. It's gonna be a cheap $200 lure. Let's see what we get to pick from here. What, 210? Oh, they're getting in a bad range here. Come on, guys. So I gotta just buy the crickets. Perfect. Make sure I got the full set. Oh yeah, I gotta totally adjust everything here. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna come back with a video here in a bit. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to King Dave Motorsports. Like and share. Comment on you think we can do better. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll have a good